Okay. If you are watching this posted video, here's my disclaimer. Everything is coming in live as I am doing this live stream. We don't have a lot of information, but we do have verifiable news sources reporting U.S. Border Patrol agents shoot 2 people in Portland, ABC sources say. There's a lot of other independent sources, but to follow the community guidelines, you always have to use legit sources first. So I'm going to wait for some people to trickle in here. Again, make sure to please like the live stream if you are joining. Make sure to please share, subscribe if you're new here. We've been covering Portland for a very long time. But, okay, let's see what we got here, guys. Yeah, this is not good. And there's already confusion going on because the street in Minneapolis was Portland. This is Portland. Like, I don't want it to get confused because there's already news sources conflating the two. Okay, so this is going to be from Cat2, local source here. And I apologize for the coughing. U.S. Customs and Border Patrol agents shot 2 people in Portland on Thursday afternoon, according to ABC News sources. Again, we are just learning this as we go, and yes, this is Portland, Oregon. Officials holding press conference.
Now you can see the scene down here, like you heard from my colleagues. We are still unsure on a lot of specifics at this time, and we will be on scene trying to learn more. Now we also did just learn that this apparent shooting happened on the 10,200 block of Southeast Main Street. So this is actually a little bit ways away, but this is where, again, we were told the 2 had been reportedly found and calling for help. You can see several Portland police units are still on scene. Again, this is 148th in Burnside, blocked off westbound lanes all the way to 145th. And once again, we are still waiting on a lot of information. We will stay on scene and give you as many updates as we can in the time coming. Now, for now, I'll pass it back to you, Deb.
So, Jen, just to reiterate, this scene where you are is not where the shooting took place. Did the 2 people drive to that location?
Whoa.
We are still unsure, so let me read what we're told at this time. It says at 2:24, officers received information that a man who had been shot was calling and requesting help in this area, and officers responded, found a male and a female with apparent gunshot wounds, and apparently officers on scene worked to give them medical treatment before they were transported to hospitals. Okay. Again, we are still unsure what the conditions of those 2.
And again, if you guys are just joining, the headline from all the news agencies, it's that Border Patrol agents shoot 2 people.
2nd in Southeast Maine, a pretty sizable distance from where Jen and Christina are at 146th and Burnside. Those 2 people were shot by CBP officers. That is according to ABC News, citing local and federal sources.
We want to go back out to the scene where Christina Giardinelli is joining us live.
Whoa.
Yeah, Deb, for some reference, I'm just about a block westbound of where Jen is that you just heard from. I did talk to a neighbor who said they saw those 2 individuals drive up in a car. Now, of course, that is unconfirmed by that press release that Wright just mentioned from Portland Police Bureau. But neighbors here did say they saw those 2 individuals drive up in a car. Hopefully, they are doing okay at this time. They said, you know, from the looks of it, at least they were able to drive themselves here. And then police met them here in this neighborhood. Allegedly, from what the neighbor said, they may have some family, some connection here, and that is why they came here with their car from where that scene happened, from when the shooting happened. And of course, just very recently getting that information confirmed from the Portland Police Bureau that that scene happened in the address Wright provided you a little ways away from here, the shooting from 2 federal officers. There have been neighbors here just discussing this as we got here. A lot of people quite upset. And of course, Portland Police Bureau urging calm. We'll come back to you guys, and we'll be here waiting and getting as much information as we can in the meantime.
And we will be waiting as well. Thank you for the $20 donation, Sherib3347. You do great work. Thanks for your dedication. Thank you. I know we've been covering Portland forever, and I've been saying this for a while now. The story in Portland has really transitioned. As far as this Portland ice clashing at an isolated facility, it has extended beyond that for a while now, as far as investigations are concerned, like deportation operations and that sort, outside of just the Portland ICE building. Now, I just saw that Portland FBI posted. Let me make sure you guys can see. And again, not to confuse anyone, because a lot of people are confused already. I'm always confused. Portland, Oregon. But what happened in Minneapolis was Portland Street. And the way that the algorithms work nowadays, I wouldn't be surprised if people are getting stories confused. But this is Portland, Oregon. We are just finding out what's going on. And if you guys are new here, make sure to please subscribe. Make sure to please like. Thank you. FBI Portland. They say FBI Portland is investigating an agent-involved shooting that happened at approximately 2:15 near the 10,000 block on Main Street in Portland, involving Customs and Border Patrol agents, in which 2 individuals were wounded. This remains an active and ongoing investigation led by the FBI. Please follow this thread for updates regarding this matter. Hey, how you doing, E-Disciple? Thank you for being a member. Thank you, Vet for Peace. And thank you to the other members. Thank you. Yeah, this is pretty unfortunate stuff. Again, I don't want to make any implications here. We don't know exactly what's going on. This is all we know right now.
Unknown. And as you can tell, this is right at one of TriMet's MAX trains. That train is still running, as we have been seeing while we're out here. But again, we are still waiting on more information. Traffic is slow moving in all directions besides the closed lane. But again, neighbors here are urged to use caution in the area. So we will be sticking out here, of course, getting more information. Most of the neighbors are on the other side of where this is all blocked off, but this gives us a big view of what's going on here. Now, again, Deb, I will.
Yes, I do want to point out the Portland police are there. All right.
We're investigating, and we'll be sure to keeping on top of things and letting you know as soon as we get any updates. But for now, I'll toss it back to you.
Okay, Jen, thank you.
All right.
All right. FBI say anything else? No, they just made their initial post. Huh. You guys hearing anything? Oh, I do have a video for you guys. This is from Ocean Plot. Now, this is unconfirmed. But the timing of it is pretty suggestive that this is what's going on. So the city council did have to take a break real quick.
I apologize, but we actually need to recess the meeting immediately. I would like us to get back to this question. We will have more information for counselors in just a minute and for everybody in the room, but we do need to take a brief recess. We will be back as soon as we can.
Okay, so I do want to point out again, unverified, that they had to take a recess for that. However, the timing of it it all overlaps. Thank you, TJ, for the $5 donation. Thanks, T-SPLY, for your efforts. Always first to break news. Cam Higby is live. Okay, shout out Cam. I might go check out his stuff later. Make sure you guys do subscribe to Cam Higby. And we'll see what we can find on this, guys.
On multiple accounts, again, that they may have arrived here in a car coming westbound this direction and coming over here to where the houses are. So we're just going to be looking into that and trying to find out here if anyone knows them and knows what the situation is. So we'll continue working on that and bring you the latest as soon as we have it. For now, back to you guys.
Okay. Thank you for the $5 donation. Good spirits. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all you guys being here. This is like the third live stream of the day. For anybody who's just joining, it's being reported that 2 U.S. Border Patrol agents shoot 2 people in Portland. And that's all we know. We don't know if these are like advocates. We don't know anything. We don't know if there could have been illegal immigrants. Nothing. So I am not going to sit here and say what exactly happened. I don't want to create implication. I am just simply here to tell you guys this is happening. And that if you see more news, like, now you know. Someone said, you are on this quicker than X. I'm always watching Portland, guys. We're always watching Portland on this channel. speaking of X, I mean, this is something that popped up. Police are responding an incident in Southeast Portland. This is an OHSU Adventist Health Medical Office. ICE agents are here. Unclear what happened. And Catherine Cook is a reporter for KGW8. Yeah, I don't sleep. Portland Andy is going out there. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Portland Andy is somebody who rides an electric scooter around Portland and gets all the raw footage for us.
P officers involved doing much of the same work that ICE agents would be doing. They also work within DHS.
And what it sounds like at this moment, from the information that we have, the first call that Portland Police Bureau received was at 2:24 that a man was injured from a gunshot wound at the scene that you're seeing right there on your screen. But that it was the first that they are reporting that they heard. Yeah, that they got that call. We have a map. Can we put that back up? It gives a really good representation of where this happened. So
thank you for the $20 donation, Sal. 2140C, I appreciate it. Thank you. And I do want to point out, we actually don't see Border Patrol too much, so this could actually give us an indication that there might be more Border Patrol elements in this area. Every once in a while, you'll see a Border Patrol agent, but not too much in Portland. Typically, the videos we cover in Portland, it is purely ICE, Homeland Security.
And they at both scenes. We're told the Portland Police Bureau's public information officer, which could maybe give us some more information, is headed to Adventist Health, which is right next to where that shooting took place. We want to go back out to Thanvi Varma, who's at City Hall right now with a counselor at this moment.
So I'm with Councillor Green right now. Dunphy, I'm so sorry. It's been a day. I'm with Councillor Dunphy right now. Can you please tell us a little bit about what your reaction is to the news?
I'm absolutely furious and heartbroken right now. I'm needing to stop what I'm doing here and rush out to my district because it was heartbreaking enough to see what is happening in a different city, to know that this was coming to our community, and that one of my neighbors in my district is, two of my neighbors in my district are now sitting in a hospital bed and hopefully are going to be making it home. But this is not the kind of community that, not the kind of reaction from the federal government that we should be having. This is unacceptable. This is horrible.
Is there any information you can share with our viewers aside from what Council President shared earlier?
All we know is that at this point, we know that the person who was shot by a federal officer was the one who called for an ambulance. We know that it was a husband and wife, as I understand it. That's about all we know right now.
I understand. And so
okay, so we're just trying to figure out the truth right now. So if this is a city councilor, that's his district, and he doesn't know what's going on, I mean, I don't know what to say.
And Councillor, anything you can tell us about how this shifts your agenda now going forward? Do you guys have plans to discuss this?
You know, we're going to have to, obviously. We knew that this is always going to go away. And we knew that as things got quieter at South Waterfront, things were not going to go away entirely. But this is an escalation that is going to have the entire community respond. I know that Portlanders are hurting already, and that they're looking for ways to respond in a meaningful way. I hope that that response is peaceful, but I do hope that people show up. I hope that people demonstrate that this is not acceptable in Portland. This is not acceptable in the United States of America, and I hope that Portlanders use their voices peacefully, but use
Hi, you're watching K2 News right now. We're listening to Councillor Dunphy.
You heard it straight from him. He said he hopes peacefully people respond.
Hours in Southeast Portland in the Hazelwood neighborhood, 2 people have been shot by federal officers. We are told ABC News is reporting that the officers are with the Customs and Border Protection. Portland police say the call came in around 2:30. The scene you're looking at right here is where the 2 people who were shot went to get help. They called police from there. The shooting scene was several blocks away, southeast 102nd and southeast Main. A lot of details still evolving right now. You heard from Councillor Dunphy. They're still not really sure exactly why these federal agents were interacting with these individuals. We are at several different scenes at this hour.
Yeah, so literally no one knows what's going on right now. Climatics, according to the report, nobody has. Which it's interesting because the people who call 911, again, according to all this reporting, would be the people who were hit, apparently.
Male and a female with apparent gunshot wounds. Again, police and officers on scene worked to give people medical aid during this incident before they were transferred to area hospitals.
Okay. What do you guys think? I am curious what the response is going to be, possibly tonight. Again. Are we going to see more protesting? There were protests yesterday, and it was mostly, like, actually peaceful. There were a lot of people there.
Of course, still looking to learn how their conditions.
And again, as you can see, the FBI is there. And if you guys are new here, make sure to please subscribe. We've been covering Portland forever now, honestly.
Thank you. All right, let's get back to City Hall. Thunvi Verma is standing by with Councilor Loretta Smith. Thunvi.
It is just another opportunity for this administration to take brown and black people. I don't know who it is, but I just have early reports. And if it's who I think it is, we have a problem, and we need to keep our residents safe. And I know that the mayor has said that that is his first order of business. That is my first order of business, because I'm going to be pushing hard from the council to make sure that we do everything that we can do to protect our residents in our neighborhoods.
Councilor, anything specific you would like to introduce?
I don't have that available right now. I haven't had time to think about that. We're in the middle.
I don't know what else they could introduce. If you guys are unaware, the Portland City Council already just introduced new policies to make them even more sanctuary than they already are. And with the new policy, it creates more of a distinction between, not popping up, the Portland police and how much they can communicate or work with ICE, Border Patrol as far as deportations. Let's see what the FBI Portland has to say. Okay, so that's weird. You guys are seeing this in real time. FBI Portland took the post down? Not sure why. Have you guys ever seen this before? I don't know why that happened, but FBI Portland just took the post down. What does that mean? I literally don't know what this means. What's going on here? If they're writing a better report, more accurate? Okay.
Christina is at 148th and Burnside. Jen?
Yo, JD Delay 5150. Everyone say what's up. Great to see you, man. I've never seen that before. And they even said in the report, we're just gonna leave a comment as stuff comes in. So, JD Delay, shout out. I don't know why I'm shouting out JD Delay. He should be shouting me out. The man has 1.2 million subscribers or whatever. Millions of subscribers.
Again, I want to kind of show you what Portland police said when it comes to Portland police on scene of these types of situations. Now, according to Portland police Chief Bob Day, he said, "We understand the heightened emotion and tension many are feeling in the wake of the shooting in Minneapolis, but I'm asking the community to remain calm as we learn more." He also issued a reminder that Portland police does not engage in immigration enforcement, but is still responsible for maintaining public safety. And
there you go. I told you guys. And again, I want to be careful as we stream this for obvious reasons. So every single Portland police report, at the very end of every single report, they will always have the disclaimer that we don't work with ICE every single time. I'm just trying to figure out why they took this down. But, okay, I guess we saw that live. You guys all saw it live on my channel. I have no idea what's going on with that. We're just genuinely curious of what's happening here. Nothing from Homeland Security. Border Patrol, maybe? Nothing from Border Patrol. Huh. Interesting. I mean, everybody's going to have the same information, guys. Portland police officers responding to a call for help. JD, the report is Border Patrol shot them, they drove away, and then called 911, Portland police, and now the FBI is investigating. That's what everybody else is saying. Other than that, as far as motive, are they American citizen, non-American citizen, this is all we know. And on my channel, I am always very careful to make sure we don't lead too far into implications for anybody else, for anyone who's new here. So make sure to please subscribe. And we've been covering Portland for a very long time. We rarely see Border Patrol, rarely. Again, Portland police officers responding to a call for help shortly before 2:30 p.m. local time found a man and woman with apparent wounds. Now, the thing is, the Portland police, to my understanding, cannot inquire if they're a legal citizen or non-legal citizen, and I think this would be like somewhere where asking that question, you get a better implication of what's going on here, you know, but they're not allowed to ask.
Friday afternoon, saying a man with a gun demanded money from the...
That's not that. That's a different story. Let's go back to FBI Portland. The only reason why I'm not going to ask Grok right now, when it's too much of breaking news, like, it floods the system, and then you get a bunch of, like, it leans too far into that implication without the facts yet. No disrespect to Grok. But when it comes to breaking news, if everybody writes the same thing and everybody's wrong, Grok will report that as right. And been doing this long enough to know that. Yeah, I mean, here's the FBI post, but... Sorry, I'm just trying to find you guys relative information.
Pretty bad. I feel bad for him. That's it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking to us. We appreciate it. So you just heard from one of the eyewitnesses. This is a similar story that I have been hearing multiple people describing, this vehicle kind of coming into these apartments, this person coming out wounded, and then, of course, police arriving and transporting both of those individuals in the vehicle to these regional hospitals. We'll continue to try and gather information. Again, one of the biggest questions we're hoping to get answers.
You guys, the other thing we have to remember is that these news agencies are not going to know what's going on until the FBI or Border Patrol tells them what's happening, just so you guys are aware. So the main reason why I started this live stream was just to give you the foundation that this is happening so you're not caught off guard. But yeah, like, I guarantee, and which that might be why FBI Portland had to take down the post. Kelly says, did anyone else see it was Border Patrol? Or that's what everyone is reporting. JD says, I have a screenshot of the FBI Portland post that was taken down. Kyle Rittenhouse just sent it to me. Do your thing. I mean, like, that is not my expertise as far as, like, anything like that. I just so happened to catch that live. I've personally never seen that before. So not from FBI Portland. But yeah, honestly, our best bet to get any relevant information is quite literally going to be from the Homeland Security X page themselves. That's how a lot of this goes down, as far, especially, I hate to use the wording narrative battle, but when it comes to Portland, Homeland Security is well aware of what they say and do can be used against them, no matter what, if good or bad. And there are a lot of people right now in Portland who are probably waiting to see what this is about. And you just heard it from the city councilor. If you guys just got here, the city councilor quite literally just said, we want you guys to use your voice peacefully. He did disclaimer peacefully, but we want you to use your voice and get out there. Those were his words verbatim. But yeah, we're not getting anything right now. And I don't want to make any implications. Again, we don't know, are they quote-unquote observers, citizens, not? We don't know anything. All we are being told, it's Border Patrol.
From the hospital to the Bria apartments.
I thought you weren't doing interviews. I'm not doing interviews.
I know.
Can you just clarify, because the
I understand
release
there's a lot
doesn't,
of
it's not clear where the shooting occurred, whether it started here and continued and ended up at 146. Can you just
That's
clarify
part of the
that?
investigation, but I can tell you that our response was just an officer at least.
Muffle some of the sound there because there are some upset people.
Yeah, that's not me, by the way. That is their quality, because it looks like already people are showing up. Yeah. Shout out JD Delay. Thank you for being here, man. What is happening in New York City? I have no idea. I don't even know what's going on here. I mean, the police officer's not even talking.
They're trying to get answers now from him, but there is a lot for police still to investigate.
During the crime scene and now the investigation.
Yeah. Shelby, can you hear us?
We're not seeing any witnesses out here. Can you explain maybe?
Yeah, I can't hear you guys right now. So Kevin
Thank you.
Allen is right behind me. He's
I got
getting
it.
a phone call right now. He said there will be a press conference here in the coming hours. Looks like he's stepping away. But, right, I did just hear you say in my ear you're trying to get a better picture of where this happened. Since this is ending, my photographer, Felicia, we're going to try and get closer and show you.
Okay.
You guys see that red caution tape right there under the awning? That is where Kevin Allen said the shooting happened.
Oh.
He said he confirmed to me that the shooting...
Okay, so that would be right here. So this reporter, Catherine Cook, shout out Catherine, she was able to capture this, which would be actually this location right here. So she was accurate in this reporting. Sorry about that. And this would be, thank you for the, somebody sent, Vet for Peace sent 5 T-SPLY gift memberships. So everybody say thank you. Thank you so much. Police are responding to an incident in Southeast Portland. This would be the Adventist Health Medical Office. Okay. And you guys just heard they're going to be doing a press conference here pretty soon. Do you guys just want me to cut this and then we will go live again for that press conference so we can get all the information? I'm telling you right now, we are not going to be told anything. I 100%, 10,000% guarantee it. The fact that the FBI deleted their post and that local police officer is like, I'm not saying anything. No one's saying anything, guys. Honestly, I don't want to waste your time. And then I can just go live again during the press conference. So if you guys just turn on your notifications, you won't miss it. Thank you, NanCC70, for the member 2 months. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, we'll just do that because I don't want you guys sitting here for the next 5 hours. I don't want to milk your time and all that. So you guys can just subscribe, make sure to turn on your notifications. And when the press conference start, I will just go live for that. And then we will continue from there. So this is all we know. I hope I was able to give you guys some relevant information. And I appreciate it. Thank you guys for doing this with me live. Thank you everybody for your support. All right, guys. Thank you for everything. God bless, and we'll see you all later. Thank you so much. And please pray for peace. Honestly, we need that. Please pray for peace, for real.